if you could distill everything you've learned from 12 into making a YouTube channel, into photography, into seven-figure following on YouTube, Instagram almost, TikTok, all that sort of stuff, building businesses and moving to New York, what are the core principles and the guiding light that you would like to have the listeners understand that it may help them to have a similar path?
I didn't gather any of that.
You didn't? No, you're just vibing.
No. You said more so about like the journey?
Yeah. So what kind of principles would you take for your life so far that anyone listening that wants to potentially emulate this would be able to apply?
Okay. First is that you shouldn't waste much time. Time is precious and time is money. And I think you could do a lot with your time that you're probably wasting your time on. Using your free time towards things that will actually help you as a person, even if it's hobbies or sports or creative arts and movement, anything, but not scrolling, because scrolling is disappearing. Like you're just you disappear for a bit. It's like you
actually do. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. And other than the whole like time is valuable thing, probably the fact that you should just tap into what you want, learn to ground yourself, learn to be one with yourself, and
stare at yourself naked. It's actually a very good technique. Stare at yourself naked. Honestly.
And take risks. I think taking risks is the big thing. Listen to the universe, listen to the signs around you, listen to your path, because everyone has a purpose in this life and you're just trying to find yours. And definitely recommend Jay Shetty's podcast for finding a purpose, like how
it's literally called On Purpose.
Yeah. But there's this one episode like about like finding your purpose, all about it. And he goes deep into like all the techniques that you could use. And I've definitely followed a lot of those self-help podcasts. They are so valuable. I think the more we listen, the more we learn. It's kind of like the whole like thing with opinions too. You're kind of just, you're not listening when you're speaking out so much.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, I think another part is surrounding yourself with the right people. I find networking was the thing that got me through.
Really?
After dropping out, I knew that was going to be the tool that was going to get me to where I want.
Yeah. How did you network effectively?
I talked to anyone and everyone. It was nice.
It's a good start.
And honestly, I asked them for advice.
Yeah.
I asked people, what's the one piece of advice that you would give me with my position right now? The more you listen, the more you learn.
That's a great question to ask.
Yeah. And especially for some reason, for a big chunk of my life, up until a few years ago, I was really looking up at people from their age. I thought that the older you are, the smarter you are, which sometimes isn't true. But I was asking like really successful older people mostly, like, what would you say to me right now if you were to tell me like how I can achieve my goals? And I've heard a lot of different things, Some people were more willing to help than others. But I also think like the friend circle that you have impacts you a lot. Like, are these people also following their dreams, or are they just getting by?
Yeah.
And there's a balance, there's the people you hold so close to your heart. And I don't think you should just cut everyone out. I was in that habit once where
really?
I went through like cutting a lot of ties, and I learned, hold up, we can't do that. Slow down. Like, it doesn't mean that these people are bad people. It just means that you shouldn't put all your time in them.
Yeah.
Because what are you getting out of it? Do you feel inspired after you hang out with that person?
Yeah.
That's what I've asked a lot of, like, after my hangouts, that's what I have asked myself. And I want to feel inspired. I want to feel energized. I want to feel like I came out better instead of drained, because there was a lot of hangouts where I would feel pretty drained at the end.
Yeah.
But I learned to differentiate that fast. And now I think I have a great circle of people around me, because once you like learn how to sense energies, then you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. A lot of that is just slowing down and being able to like be in touch with the subtle components of your life and experience, and just listening to the little whispers. Yeah. It's been something I've been working on a lot.
Yeah.
Just trusting that little like whisper that tells you the right direction to go.
Yes. Your gut.
Yeah.
It's your gut.
That's what some people call it.
You got to listen to your intuition.
Yeah.
I mean,
what if you have IBS though?
Funny. I think your intuition can guide you in very good directions.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's guided me.
Yeah. And you're doing well.
Yeah. Because you know what I found myself asking? Like I would come to friends being like seeking advice on a situation. And if I'm already seeking advice about something, that probably means it's not good. Like,
what do you mean?
Well, there was this like one brand opportunity. No, a brand opportunity where I kept thinking like, do I go on that trip? Do I go on that trip? And if I wasn't already like 1,000% about it, or even like, yeah, you know, if it's not a simple yeah, it's probably my gut telling me that it's not a good idea. And I didn't go on the trip, and a better opportunity came.
Really?
As it should.
Yeah. You know what? I have not trusted my gut for a very long time, and I've gone directions based on a lot of fear. And I remember there was a girl I dated years ago, and when we would fight, I would consult my friends about it, and she hated it. She's like, why can't you just figure it out yourself? And I'm like, because I don't know the right answer. Yeah. But she was great. She would be like, she would sit with it and she would reflect on it, and then she'd come to some conclusion. And I realized that that's probably a better way to approach a lot of this, and that I needed to work on that a hell of a lot more. And it's taken a long time. It's been a very slow process. But it's definitely getting better.
Yeah. It's also just like training yourself.
Yeah.
Practicing anything.
Trusting.
Yeah. Trusting is hard sometimes. That
was the core. I just didn't trust that I was good enough, really. But it's getting better.
It's learning to value
yourself. Get there by 40.
You know? Learning to value yourself and like differentiating what you need in your life gets better after you put some kind of value on yourself.
Yeah.
Being like, no, I actually am the shit.